you're over here smoking like a fucking teenager.
The teenagers that I know at my job, that's what they smoke.
Yeah.
When I used to bust my kid with it was these.
Yeah, it looks like you did take it from your kid. Does it say Elf Bar on
It's
it?
Elf Bar.
It's an elf bag.
Yeah, Elf Fag. Yeah.
These are kind of gay.
Yeah.
It's not the best ones. So I
Where do you keep it? Like up your butt?
That would actually probably give it a little bit more taste, a little staunch of a flavor. But
yeah. Define staunch.
it's a word I heard earlier today, so I wanted to work it in.
But the thing is, I know exactly what you mean when you talk about butt staunch.
Yeah, butt staunch.
I know.
So
buttery, kind of rich, doo-doo-y, but still sweet. There's like a tinge of sweet. You ever smell that like porta potty that smells sweet but buttery doo-doo?
Oh, when you catch it like early, but it has the fresh droppings of the turds.
When it's like 11 or 12, like in the lunchtime.
Yeah, it's only about a dozen mixtures of people's shit.
That's what my bathroom candle is. It's porta potty at noon.
Yeah,
noon porta potty. That's your dude. You better be careful. I'll come jack off in it. I've jacked off in at least. If I had to put a true, honest number on it, not bullshitting for a joke, I've jerked off in at least 47 porta potties.
Wow, really?
At least,
that many?
At least.
Now, I'll admit, because being like a homeless kid that was hanging out with all the runaway kids when I was a teenager, like just staying on the streets. And sometimes that was the place I had to go jerk off at. Was a porta potty, I mean,
would the whole fucking thing shake?
Well, my friends would shake it and try to get the shit to knock over. They're like, Jason's jerking off in there. No, I'm not.
Yeah, it only shakes when I come. Other than that, it's still. Other than that, it's digging into the ground. It's like it's like an above ground pool. You kind of like. No, when we sold artwork door to door, some days I'd be out there knocking doors till like 3, 4, 5, and I haven't sold shit, or I've sold like one. It's been a rough day. I'll go fucking pull over to the porta potty, leave a trainee in the car. Be like, man, I gotta take a shit. I don't feel like going up to QT, and I just jerk off in a porta potty.
One out. I remember you used to tell us. I always would joke that I would do that too. I never actually did, but you actually did it.
Yeah, I'm true to my word, bitch. And when I say 47 porta potties, I've jerked off more than 47 times in porta potties. There was just some regular ones I knew that were usually clean or in an area.
Oh,
where
he
they
was
weren't.
doing the porta potty count, not the masturbation count.
No, the count is
that
way
ticker was
higher.
much higher.
It's way higher, dude.
All right.
Yeah, there's I've definitely visited back on some porta potties. I had they have the vents at top. Some of them I was like, oh, there's good air in here.
Yeah.
Because I'll come out of that thing sweating sometimes, dude, just fucking drenched. They're like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, it's hot today. And they're like, it's November. I'm like, Texas.
You ever take like a walk down memory lane and just go back to those porta potties?
Oh, they're long gone, dude.
Just
they get
like
moved around
tier.
like
the neighborhoods are built.
Yeah, those neighborhoods are built. Yeah. What's that game? Was it where they move the ball around in the cup? The street game? What do they call that? Like 3-card Monty or whatever.
Okay.
Is that what it's called? It's like they move the porta potties like that. It's like
they just shuffle them. They just shuffle them.
You
around.
should jack off in the same geographical locations, though.
Like some kid's birthday party. There's a bounce house. And I'm like, sorry, kids, this is kind of my spot.
Yeah.
All right.
I was here before you guys.
Some of your brothers that didn't make it died right here, actually.
What if it was the technology now? What if you were able to air tag some of these porta potties?
What if I was able to air jizz some of these? If I was able to locate my jizz.
Put a tracker.
Come back to collect it. I'm going to be famous one day. I need this back.
Yeah.
You're kind of big. They should be called bear tags.
It's going to be like instead of sonar, it's spermnar.
Well, welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. Like the new setup? It's not really new. We're somewhere else because my house is too hot. For those of you who listen to us out of state, we're in Texas, and it's literally, I got my car. The highest number I've seen today was 117 is what it says. It's not 117, but that's because your car's sitting there.
Yeah.
But it's still like 108, 109.
108, 109.
Yeah, it's hot as shit. And the window unit that we use in our studio, because we're high tech, basically shit out on us today. So we're coming to you not live, but from somewhere else.
Elsewhere.
So, yeah. With me as always, Jason.
Hey.
And brought back one of our favorite guests, our good friend Paul Smith. What's up, Paul?
New record holder, baby.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Was it 4?
Was this 4? 4 or 5?
I think it's 4.
4?
Yeah.
You did the live show. You did the one before, one after. Yeah, it's number 4. Yeah, he was on the live show.
It is 4? Okay.
Yeah, if you guys didn't see the live show, go check that out. We had some cool drop-ins. Mikey Winfield stopped by, episode 100. It was a fun time. It was very good. It was very, very good. Very good. I'm already doing the Asian accent. God damn it.
Paul just brings it out of you, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's because he accepts my racism, and it's the basis of our friendship is racism. And tell me, what's wrong with that? Huh? ha.
I mean, if you're both laughing at it, I
Yeah.
don't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
I don't like to promote people I don't know, but there's this guy. I don't know if you guys have seen him on especially Instagram or TikTok. Ben Bankas. He's a Canadian comedian.
Okay.
And he's in Toronto, and I know that because his whole shtick right now, or his whole thing, and I hate the word shtick, so shade. There we go. But so the mayor is Olivia Chow, a Chinese woman, and all his videos are him just making fun of her. And he's a white guy,
talking like, Olivia
And he's-
Chow, I want to be ninja.
He's like, I am Olivia Chow, and I run City Toronto, and all his and people are getting mad, and the more mad they get at him, the more these videos he makes.
So does she actually talk like that?
I don't know, but from him, yes.
So if she actually
Yeah.
talks like that, is he wrong?
That
don't
will
know.
be hilarious.
I should have sent you some of these videos because I want to get your opinion on it. And it's like, I love good racism humor. It's fine, whatever. It's not hateful. But this guy, I'm like, God damn, dude. He's like straight up. He's even putting on a wig and a dress and glasses and walking around Toronto. And he's like, I am a Arabia Chow.
Arabia Chow.
Yeah. And like the captions will say like labia chow.
Labia Chow.
Something like that. And it's like people are stitching his video and they're mad. Then he'll restitch their video of them talking shit about him. He's like, "Hi, I am the mayor of Toronto. I don't know why you're mad." It's fucking
Definitely send me some of that. shit. I
I'll
wanna
send
see
you
that.
some of it.
Okay.
It's
I dare you storm this capital.
Capiteur.
The
Actually.
Capiteur.
Yeah.
Why-
You look like a big, strong man.
Yeah. And it's straight up just full on Chinese whatever accent. It's
What was her campaign like? I vote you long time or some shit.
vote me. Hi, I'm number 69. I'm right under beef and noodle.
Arabia Chow, very good. It's very
Yeah.
good.
So if you like this, Ben Bacchus, let me fucking feature for you. Help me out. I got nothing, bitch. But yeah, I thought that was hilarious. I want you to see some of those videos. Maybe I'll even throw one at the end of this episode for someone to see, just a little snippet of it. But
Nice.
Do we got an RIP for Paul Rubens?
Oh,
oh yeah, Pee Wee Herman. You know, people said he was a pedo, but like, what proof did they have? I'm not trying to be a victim blamer, but where are the victims?
The
Like,
DNA was all in that talking chair in the TV show.
Sherry was never going to give him up. That was never going to. And actually, if there was something to worry about, like, wasn't it Jambi? Jambi would have. I think
yeah.
Jambi was gangster, dude. I think Jambi would have fucking made sure that time would have reversed, grant a wish. You know, like, oh my God, Jambi, the police are at my door. I'd be like, bing.
Yeah.
Now they're not.
And if anything, Larry Fishburne, because he was Larry before he was Morpheus, he would have just shot those kids because he was a cowboy.
Yeah.
Just, pow! What you got, bitch? But yeah, Pee Wee. I mean, I feel like people just made that up because he got caught jacking off in that theater.
Yeah, dude.
And it wasn't really. Was it a theater or was it like a?
It was a
It was
porn
a
theater.
theater.
It was a
It was
theater.
a dirty movie.
Yeah.
People go
Okay.
there to jack off. You just happen to catch someone with money there.
I remember when I was younger, the way they made it sound, the narrative I got was that he was in like, imagine like the video store, and then
Yeah.
there's that separate area for adults only.
Yeah.
He was. They narrated it that he was jerking off in an area like that.
It was an actual point because, like, back in the day, before there was, you know, like
Before we
internet?
had all these cucks
Yeah.
walking
Yeah.
around saying, "Oh, we shouldn't show this around
I know
children."
they had porn movie houses. I actually,
Well, like-
as soon as I turned 18, like I went there with some friends and we like fucked the place up and like broke their sink.
now
and
I
shit.
can watch like people eating ass 24/7 on my phone
Yeah.
anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
You know, but
But
before
also-
we had to go to those places.
He was already famous. Like, just go home and get a hooker, dude. Like, you don't
True.
need to do it in public. Like, you could. I had porns in my house when I found out that he was doing that. When I found out or heard that story, I picture it like he was in like the Titanic, just jerking off to fucking
Like for whoever will
ships.
see. Look at my dick.
Like, he was in a,
There's the
he was in a
band
regular
playing all
theater.
sad behind him.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
And
We're
he's
going
like,
down with it.
"Ba-na-na-na-na-na," doing tequila with his dick.
Yes.
Yeah, but R.I.P. Pee Wee Herman.
R.I.P. dude.
I feel like he got screwed though. I feel like he could have had a better movie career because what was that? He was in Blow. I feel like he did good in Blow.
This part was good in Blow. He was good in all the Cheech and Chong movies.
He was also in little known Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie. He played.
Was he? With Kristen Swanson?
Yeah, he played. I think the dude right underneath the boss, pretty much.
You know, whenever I remember seeing him on movies, it takes me a minute. I'm like, this guy looks familiar. Oh yeah, that's fucking Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, dude.
It's one of those.
Dude, I used to love Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah.
I used to love that movie.
Yeah, no,
and
that
I
movie's
fucking,
good.
I felt it, the neighbor. Hey, Pee-wee. I fucking hated that guy. Even as a kid, my brother was making fun of me once because that guy came on the screen and I was just sitting there scowling at him. He's like, "What are you mad at?" I was like, "I fucking hate this guy."
You're like a little kid ready to plot a murder.
Yeah,
of
I'm
like
like,
a
he's
TV
still
character.
You gonna take Pee-wee's bike, bitch? What? What?
Don't let me come to
Yeah.
Hollywood, motherfucker.
Yeah, tell me what jeans you're made of. Fucking bitch.
You know how much Muppet pussy Pee Wee got, dude?
Oh, dude, he got so much mussy, dude.
As long as he was the one controlling the puppet, yeah, of course.
Yeah, he was.
Hell yeah.
That's what he was doing in the theater. He was fucking.
Controlling the puppet.
Yeah,
Is that a title contender there?
yeah, maybe.
Puppet?
Pee-wee's Muppet. Yeah, but yeah, let's move on. You got any questions for us? What you got?
No.
All right. Anyways, time for crime. I can move on. I don't care.
How about this? Would you rather?
Ooh,
Would you rather get a text from a one-night stand that says I'm pregnant or I have an STD?
STD.
Which STD?
Oh, that's a good.
Yeah. Because
Well,
I
what-
Roll
what-
the dice.
It has to
Because
be- it
then
has
I
to be
could
one of
judge-
the forever ones, I think.
Yeah. Just roll the dice.
Well, 'cause
Isn't it
then-
always like rolling the dice anyway?
It is because condoms are a sin. Speak to God. It's basically an abortion.
And they suck.
Well, yeah, they're only good to jack off with. Easy cleanup. I've explained it. If you want to know, watch the earlier episodes.
other
I've said it
episodes. We've
million
got a
times.
tutorial.
But my thing is like, depending on what STD they say, then I can judge if I gave that to them or got it from them. So that's what I would like to know.
So the salvageable ones that are good: chlamydia,
Yeah.
crabs.
I
Gonorrhea,
would take
Gonorrhea.
HPV because it doesn't fuck
Well, we
dudes
probably-
up.
and your skin's already yellow, so you're
That's
not going to look
true.
any different.
We probably
yeah.
all three already have HPV.
It's just
to begin
HPV,
with.
jaundice, Asian. I don't fucking
Right?
know.
Yeah, same with kidney failure, whatever. It doesn't matter.
You ever notice he's so yellow? It could be his
Yeah.
race. You never
Yeah,
know.
that cane is just because he has herpes. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm cosplaying as a Simpsons character right now. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's losing his legs from VD.
He's got walking herpes. Yeah, what stays in Vegas is my credit
You know
card.
what's like how is my herpes walking and not me? That's
Actually, you know, if we got rid of his herpes, he wouldn't be able to walk. It's the only thing.
They're helping him.
It's
Yeah.
funny. The herpes is keeping him erect. I think I'll take the STD.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Fair, I would
Only
too.
because abortion laws now, which I don't agree with. I'm sorry. I'm a pro-choice. My body, my choice. You know,
That's right.
if I want to kill something inside of it, or if a lady wants to, that's her business, not mine, and not yours either. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just me.
Both sides are very passionate about their beliefs.
I know they are. I know, but we had enough people running. We're running out of shit. We're making fake food and fake vaccines. We don't need more people. Just a few, not as many as we're making.
If people can change their sex and change their religion,
But
and
they can't change their
race and
sex.
all that stuff. Well, they attempt to,
But they
Then
can't.
they should be able to also not have a family if they choose they're not ready to.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
If I can wake up tomorrow and say I'm a woman and you can't say anything about it, then you should be able to let this woman kill a baby that's inside me if I feel like it.
Right. There's nothing more
Yeah.
woman or American than killing
Yeah.
a baby.
Hell yeah, Mikey Anthony.
Yeah. But can't change your chromosomes. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll call you woman. That's fine.
That's
I'll call you boy. Whatever you want.
Because I just don't want to get into an
Whatever
argument.
you want. I don't even care.
I just don't want to get into an argument.
I don't have any problem with trans people.
I don't have to believe it.
Yeah.
Just like you don't have to tell me your sexual preferences in the first 3 seconds that we meet.
If I go to a bar, right, and there's strangers around and I sit down and we're talking and I pull out a board game, like say I pull out the best one ever, Monopoly Empire, and I say, "Hey guys, let's play." And they're like, "No, I don't want to play." How can I say that's a hate crime if they don't want to play my game? Why is it a hate crime if I don't want to play your game?
I get what you're saying. Can I do an analogy?
Sure.
What about if I forgot? No, what if so what if you go into that same bar? This is a good example. I go into that same bar. Nobody knows anybody. Everybody's minding their own business. I don't know anything about you other than what I see on the outside, right? I sit
Context
down.
clues.
Yes.
Yeah.
I sit down and I decide to go. I suck dick. Hey everybody, I suck dick. Just so you know. That's what I like to prefer to do. That's what I like to do. Just so everybody knows my sexual preference. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, I guess the rest of us are a mystery, but we know what your shit is. Why does it have to be we know what your shit is?
Because you couldn't keep your mouth shut.
I know. It's just like, it's
Yeah.
just-
Too much dick.
Yeah. You got jizz backing up into your brain.
And I feel like you're going to save that soundbite for something else.
Oh,
also, too, by the way.
absolutely. I'm going to isolate it.
I thought of that as I was making the example of another person speaking, not me.
I'm going to name this episode Jason's Message. The first promo is just going to be that. It's just going to be slow down, sped up. I'm going to play with it.
Watch out for Jason's Toronto mayor campaign coming up next year.
Coming to you.
Yeah.
In you.
Jason, I suck dick.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to vote for that? Yeah.
We need dick suckers in the world. I think that's funny. I always thought that was funny that's when you're like, suck my dick. What if they actually did it? What if you're mad at somebody, you're like, suck my dick? And they're like, all right. You're like, well, shit, now I'm not mad.
Hey, what about this?
You took that from
what
me.
about this? What about when you're talking shit about somebody in front of your girl and you go, that fucking dick sucker? And then there's that pause and you're like,
not you, though, baby.
yeah, no, you're good at it.
No.
Nothing wrong with
There's
you
no-
being
no.
a dick sucker. I mean, just
That's a culture we got to appropriate. There's the dick sucking.
The dick sucking culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring it back.
I'm sorry, appropriate.
What's
I just want you to
You know, for
understand
some
what's
of us, it
going
never really left. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
on. Okay, let's move on.
All right, would you rather piss out watermelon seeds or shit out a softball?
Oof.
Ooh. I feel like I've never had kidney stones. I'll take the softball. Yeah. I've shit some pretty big shits.
I'll take. I feel like the ass is much more repairable than the pee hole.
I feel like my asshole can stretch and heal from it better than my dick hole could.
I know for
Yeah.
a fact mine can. So,
From experience.
yeah. And I didn't say that, but it's implied.
I've taken a shit before that literally, as I shat it out, felt like a softball before, too.
What about when you take that shit that hurts and it feels like you're being stretched a kingdom come, but then you look in the toilet and there's like a fucking cocoa pebble in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that little son of a bitch. Dude,
Yeah.
you hurt my ass.
That's how you know.
Bastard.
That's how you know our booties are tight, bro. I mean, no one's been in there.
Dude,
That also might be why some chicks that are like advocates for small dicks might be like, see, dynamite comes in small packages.
here I am, baby. Here I am. I can't remember the song.
Because I'm like, dude, I got that like Titanic fucking turd out of my ass, no fucking problem. But that little fucking pebble fucking like wrecked me. Wrecked my shit.
I coiled a Polish sausage the other day. That
Like, no
fucking
problem.
it was like I was it was like I was a yogurt machine. It was just, but then the last
They were serving soft serve that
Oh,
day.
yeah,
The machine
soft
worked.
serve.
yeah, it was out of the water too. It was searching for refuge, dude. It was looking
You saw it
for the other side.
You saw it getting a skin
Dude.
over it.
Yeah, it was popping out of the skin, you know. But then, like sometimes it feels like you're shitting a boulder of razors, and then you look and there's just like a little turd, and I feel like if that little bitty pebble could talk, it'd be like, "What you looking at, little me?"
Yeah. It'd be like that little loudmouth motherfucker that's like, whether you're with a group of white guys, it'll be the little black guy coming and talking shit, or if you're with a group of black guys, it'd be the crazy white guy coming and talking shit. But it's one of those.
It's the crazy
like,
white
hey,
guy.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
You want to start some shit? You know?
Yeah, it reminds me of like that old cartoon with the bulldog and the little dog. Hey, Spike, what are we gonna do? Spike, hey, Spike, hey, Spike. Yeah,
That's exactly.
yeah. I try to make a not racist version.
I can't help but like do either a mock Italian version of that, and when I make fun of people like talking shit, it's always black people.
Yeah,
I don't try to.
black people talk the best shit.
It sounds cool.
I
in my head
embarrassed
when I, like,
myself in
mimic
front
it.
of those a group of black teenagers, and I felt it all the way home. I could hear them all the way home for 3 blocks. 'Cause I had to walk my bike home because I fell off of it.
You repeated some of the
But-
stuff they said to like friends the next
Oh,
day too, right?
dude.
You're like, man, that was cool to say. I'm gonna say that
Yeah,
shit."
before I even hit the ground, though, they were like, "Look at that fat motherfucker," and I didn't even hit the ground yet, and I was thinking, "Oh fuck."
I don't know.
This-
Italians are pretty close, dude.
Yeah,
They're
what are you
right
doing
there.
standing there with your shirt and your hat? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Heavy fucks. Fuck. This motherfucker over here, fucking cocksucker. Yeah. That was like not any Italian person I've ever been around. I just totally just did
Yeah.
that. Like actually,
I just kind of went with it. I'm really high. Yeah.
More of the Italians I've known actually from my family growing up, which were on surprisingly the Jew side of my grandma's family.
Jew Italians?
Yeah, they were like they had the Jew was mixed in them, the Hollywood Jew, like
Yeah.
you know, it was just mixed in with them. They wore yarmulkes and had big noses, but they still did the fucking Like the wise guy shit.
hey.
They thought they were like wise guys
Yeah.
and shit, you know?
The WAP talk.
Yeah, it's WAP talk.
Yeah.
My dad used to say wild shit to make me like, not even to make me laugh. It's
Yeah.
just shit that he would say. Like he would describe gay dudes as having a little too much sugar in their tank.
Nice.
And then like that's
Got
where
too much fucking sugar
That
in this
was
tank.
always made
it's
me
like-
laugh though.
it's like, look at this guy, sugar in the tank, a little half a fag over here. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god,
That's it.
dude.
yeah.
If I could have had a male role model growing up that talked like that, I think I would have been better off. Definitely.
Yeah, well, you got to be careful because my dad went full fag on everything, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, man. My dad would say the N word in the car with his friend. His best friend was a black dude named Robert Price, R.I.P. whatever. Finger kissing time, but then I'd be like, Dad, he's right there. And I remember one time he turned around and looked at me and goes, boy, I ain't no N word. I am the N word. And I was like, okay, Mr. Price. I really want to say the version, but I know you guys are scared of it.
Well,
so.
see what your father figure did for you. Mine just left.
I wish my dad would leave too. Just beat the shit out of me.
You guys were lucky you at least had someone there.
Then you'd have to do what I do now, where I just show up and I bring candies that get him really high, and I don't tell him that there's drugs in them until he's high.
And then when he's high, you like talk to him about drug policy and stuff. He's like, fucking hippies.
No, I put on RuPaul's Drag Race and
Trying to get his pants off. and shit.
racism, homophobia, and then I'm like, by the way, there's drugs in that candy. You're high. You're going to jail. I'm calling the police, motherfucker. And he'll be like, no, don't call him. He gets scared. It's hilarious. Yeah. Psychological thriller, dude. That's how I do it.
Hey, I did a Would You Rather after I heard that you guys were going to a haunted place
Oh,
recently.
shit.
So, would you rather have sex in an extremely haunted place or have sex in an extremely dirty place?
Haunted.
Dirty. Everybody in every movie that fucks in a haunted place dies, dude.
That's movies, bro.
Yeah. What are movies based off of? Thoughts of things we've seen.
Didn't you have like 20 people living in your house? Everyone was fucking in there. It was haunted as fuck.
Well,
I
true.
guess there is a lot of death, actually.
True.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe.
I had a bunch of sperms die in that house. So
Napkin children, the ghosts.
yeah, mushroom soldiers, little knuckle men died in there.
That sounds racist for some reason. It's fucking little
It
knuckle
does.
man
The
over
knuckle,
here.
it was like a hard K. you
Yeah.
know?
If
Yeah.
you throw an Italian accent on anything, it sounds racist. Look at these
Fucking knuckle
fucking
men.
knuckle men over
Yeah.
here.
Knuckles over here, you fucking.
You know what I always thought sounded racist, but they still sell them?
what?
Moon pies.
Moon pies,
Moon pies
dude.
feel- little
Moon
racist.
pie, right?
Yeah.
Get out of here, fucking moon pie. And is that racist or homophobic? Because it's a dessert. Because it's got too much sugar in its tank. What is it? But
Not being racist, but I always thought ding dongs sounded pretty inappropriate.
inappropriate.
Ding-dongs.
Yeah, like
Ho-hos.
ding dongs. Like what? My dick is
Yeah.
a ding dong, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Oh, you can't do another comics act right now?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that someone's?
Did you just do a Head Richards joke?
Is that
Jesus Christ! Don't worry, he can't read. He won't be able to find this episode.
yeah.
It's
Good,
fine. Yeah, if it's not, if it's
That's
not,
a joke of his.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe he look.
The ding dong joke. I got the fucking ding dong joke over here. No, he's a fucking ginger, isn't he? Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
not talking like that. He's
But he
like,
looks like a moon pie.
oh, nice.
He
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
He's got
Maybe-
he's got a moon pie face, dude.
What if it's like on The Simpsons when you like just look in the head like on Homer and you see a moon pie?
It's just spinning there, just real slow. Yeah, I can see that. And a spilled Pepsi bottle.
He's
Oh,
a great
yeah.
guy, though.
Yeah, no, he's a real nice guy. So.
Also,
he's
like,
super sweet.
let's say in the Little Debbie universe, like how they letting oatmeal cream pies stay the same name after the whole Pornhub category opened up.
Dude.
It's true. It's true.
There's
What-
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
I mean,
dude?
I would say what came first, but obviously it was the Little Debbie cream
Yeah,
pie,
it was
right?
the- it
But
was the Little
so,
Debbie.
I mean, I would
nah, cream pies
reevaluate it.
came a long time ago. That's how we got here.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
Chicken or the egg? Who got cream pie first? Your grandma or the dessert?
you bring up a good point.
Yeah.
You bring up a good point. But
I feel like
I
cream
think
pie.
my mom got cream rice caked. I don't know about.
she might get like a cream cheese cannoli. I don't know. You know?
My mom's from Kentucky. She got cream corn.
What's that? It's a casserole, baby.
Oh, that's just goulash. We're gonna name it Lil Mike when it comes out. I'm going to hell. Love you, Mom.
Still
All right.
one of the biggest supporters, right?
Yeah, yeah. I don't send her the episodes anymore, though.
Oh, good. I don't like seeing her comment on them anymore. Do we have room for one more or no?
Yeah, let's do one more.
All right. Would you rather wear the same thong for a month or wear a stranger's dirty boxers for a week?
Oof.
Oh,
I got to, dude.
can I rinse the thong out in a sink?
Yeah, yeah. You could wash it, right? You just have to. wear the same thing or unwashed?
No, I think it's the whole point here is unwashed. Let's go unwashed.
Unwashed thong or
Yeah.
a stranger's dirty. I'll take the thong. I'm not wearing somebody
What
else's underwear.
ethnicity is this stranger?
The one you don't want it to be, whatever.
Black.
There's
Black.
They read your mind when they do when you're
Iranian-
stepping
no,
up for this one.
It's literally anyone. It's any other.
No, mine would probably be Indian, probably a homeless Indian. You know,
I mean,
after like having
So-
like
That just
some
gave me
fucking
heartburn.
biryani all week and
fucking
fucking
just Shiva taint.
vindaloo.
the couscous got loose. Oh, no thanks, dude. No, and that's not racist. I just don't want to wear Indians' underwear. I'm sorry, I just don't, and I'm not sorry. So
And
fuck
Indians
off.
underwear or black
All
guys
right.
underwear?
I don't want to wear anyone else's underwear.
Yeah, I gotta
maybe a
go.
white guy.
I gotta
So
go
another
with
white
thong.
guy.
No, I'll take the thong. Yeah, I
I'll
don't
take
know.
the thong. And are we talking G-string or just like a proper? I have morals thong. I got.
G-string and thong are the
Whichever
same
one goes
thing,
the
dude.
furthest up your ass uncomfortably.
Yeah, the whale tail. They're bringing the whale tail back, dude. They're bringing it back, and I'm excited for it.
Dude,
And it's white.
I feel like a thong would feel so weird.
Not for long.
Because like I have so much ass hair. Like how would you even wear a thong with that? It just I would
Well, you're
just,
still wearing your pants. You don't wear just the thong, dude.
Well,
That's
lucky
true.
you should ask. I mean,
He's got Here, check this one out. No, yeah, I'll take the thong.
yeah, I'll
Yeah,
go thong.
I'll
I
go
think I
thong.
want to sit in my own dirt.
I'd
Yeah.
rather sit in my juices for a month than somebody else's juices for a week.
Yeah, dude.
I don't want that.
Because their juices could have.
I don't care what it's
That's
got.
why.
It doesn't. Even if they like take all these tests and I don't have any diseases, I just don't want your marinade on my ball steaks.
yeah.
Because
I
they're
don't
like,
want
look,
that.
I'm clean. Smell my balls if you want.
I think that's the worst part. Is not the thong going your ass. It's the separation of church and state over here.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to get most of like the probably the sweat and the dirt patches at is going to be right there.
I've got a lot of ball. They're
you would
not gonna
think you would
fit.
think going up the butt would end up being the dirtier part of the thong, but I think it's the one that's going to support the,
I think
the
it's
balls
Oh,
on the
yeah.
side
the
of the thighs.
gooch.
yeah.
Honestly, my balls are so big and long, like proverbially and physically, that I would just have to hang my balls out of the side. And so I think all day long, every few hours, I would just be switching sides on my balls.
Just let
so I
them
know.
hang out like a
Yeah.
like it's a rat's tail off of your fucking gooch,
Yeah.
right? You know?
like it's one of those things on a ceiling fan.
Yeah,
yeah, it's just
You need to
hanging there.
just pull the string.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, turn me on, baby. Oh, you put me on high, bitch. Yeah, I think I would. I wouldn't want to get a limp, so I'd have to keep switching sides on which side they hang out.
Yeah.
But there's no way they're going in the thong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not even if they like just twist up and tuck back.
No, if they twist up, I'm gonna come for sure. Yeah.
The more they twist, that feels good.
Not the more. It's the method,
I got you.
not the amount.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Been there.
Yeah. After
Yeah.
being around the military intelligence community and the comedy community for so long, that means I've been around a lot of autistic people.
Oh.
They don't like to shower, dude. There's no way I'm putting myself in another man's boxers, bro. 0%.
What about a woman's boxers?
I will take that over the thong.
So yeah,
I
now
would
if we
do
get
it.
Yeah.
to differentiate that, and you know,
Yeah.
I'd be more open to that too. But another guy,
Yeah,
That's
nah,
where it gets nasty
no,
and dirty.
No.
Yeah. If we're talking bull dyke boxers, no. If
No.
we're talking lipstick, whatever, yeah.
Pillow
Yeah.
princess.
Pillow princess,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I can see that because I feel like they're just cleaner in general, and then you get it, and it's all like fucking crusty and icing and
I would
frosting.
end up. I would end up not even wearing them. I'd just be smelling them all day.
I'll just chew on them and shit. Yeah.
I
Just suck on the. Fucking,
yeah. I just sit there and fucking suck on them like it's chaw. You know you're supposed to spit that out.
I ain't wasting none of it.
Yeah. You want to hear something I did last week? I don't know if I told you about. I posted about it, but
Your voice got low,
La-
so I
last-
absolutely want to hear about it.
so last week. So I was dropping something off for a friend last week, and she had already went to work, so she left her key for me, and it was candies, and she didn't want them to melt, so she's like, "Can you just put it in my apartment and put the key back in the box?" I was like, "Sure." So when I went in her apartment, I took a shit in her toilet and didn't flush on purpose. Nice. Yeah.
Yes.
And while I was shitting,
You
she
left
was.
a fucking hot, steamy load waiting
Dude,
for her.
and her cats were like playing with my feet, and I left the door open. I was like, "Whatever, cats dragged the turd out." They're fucking batting it around
They're reaching in and just
because the
touching
door was
it.
open. I was like, well, maybe she leaves the door open before the cats. Maybe they like lay in the tub or something.
So you left the seat up and everything too?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh,
Of course,
damn.
yeah. I was presenting. But, yeah, she was texting me, and while I was pooping, I was like, "I'm gonna poop in your apartment," and she goes, "Flush twice," and I was like, "I ain't gonna flush." And she goes, I just cleaned that toilet. And I was like, you're going to have to clean it again. Because I did have ponchos that day.
Oh, so it was a little splattery.
This was post ponchos. No, not. Yeah, it was a little splattery. I'm not gonna lie.
There's
Yeah,
a little blowback.
Yeah, it was. There was a
spackle.
It was one of those when it like you thought you had to go really bad, but then you have to push. But when you pop the seal, it's one of those where it's like.
So I felt like it was gonna be a turd, but after you got that first piece out, it was just like floodgates.
No, there was turd. There was definitely a turd bobbing up and down in there. Yeah, he was having a good time.
The one that was like the plug to the tub.
The bandit, but he also had his gang with him. Yeah,
he brought that sauce with him.
Yeah. She was like, "Thanks." I was like, "Welcome." Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Nice.
That's what I did.
And are you guys still friends to this day?
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I know. Yeah. I mean, this was last week, so I guess we'll see.
I call that diarrhea the Jackson Pollock. You just fucking spray everywhere.
Yeah, and it was artful. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on. Where we at? Okay, yeah, let's move on because now it's time for some crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. 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 Time for crime stories, bitch.
Don't you hate when you go to a restaurant and you end up getting methamphetamine in the food?
Oh yeah, dude, I fucking hate that, dude.
That shit sucks.
It
hate
affects
that?
the tip. It
So
really does.
it happens at a place in Florida. Let's go ahead and dox them. It's called the Nico Japanese Steakhouse. It's in Pace, Florida.
Where is it geographically?
Pace is like outside of fucking Pensacola.
Oh, yeah, that's still the
Oh.
dirty part of Florida. That's
It's like
the
an hour
shit
away from
beach.
Alabama. This is fucking.
So
meth
that's the
town.
south. That's the south.
Yeah.
It's the north.
I mean, all
of
Florida's
the
actually
panhandle.
south,
No,
but-
north of the It's in the panhandle.
The people are like the south, though.
They are.
Yeah.
That's all
right.
of Florida, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Jacksonville's super southern.
So you're
That's
right. It is
everywhere,
also, but your definition that I think you're getting at, like, let's just exclude Florida. Everyone else, that's the dirty South there. Yeah, that's like the part of the dirty South still. That
but
close
also
to Alabama.
I wouldn't imagine that at a. You said it's a Japanese steakhouse.
Yeah.
I would imagine at a Japanese steakhouse. I would think that'd be more like a fucking
Like a Waffle House thing.
or or a wing place or something.
How would you mix that in the waffle? In the waffles, I guess, right? In the
Yeah.
waffles.
Yeah.
I mean, have you been to a Waffle House? There's definitely methamphetamines in there.
Just,
Yeah.
I mean, it's the appropriate amount. That's like FDA
If they
approved.
sweat
Yeah.
over your food, you're getting high, dude. You could definitely get high off of Waffle House employees.
These
fluids.
motherfuckers making a bad name for us in
Yeah.
fucking Florida.
These fucking Japs out here want to fucking try to show us up. You know,
Whoa.
yeah.
You know-
They're Japanese.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're just shortening it. That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yeah.
not a slur. It's just half the word.
Fuck them. Let's just
Yeah.
send them to watch Oppenheimer again, you know? These fucking
Yeah.
assholes.
Yeah, you know the movie didn't do very well over there.
Yeah.
I read that and I was just like, no, why not? I
That's
wonder.
probably where there's meth in the food. They're like, I need to forget it, that this ever happened
I
to
still
us.
haven't seen Jappenheimer.
Droppenheimer.
Why did they? That's a good one. Why'd they call it Oppenheimer? Is that the name of the
guy's
bomb or
name.
something?
That's
Yeah.
The guy that created it.
Created it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Batman or Little Boy. Or
Why are
whichever
people
one
making
it
a big deal? But I don't. The movie just looks okay.
It's like a
It's-
Christopher
whatever.
Nolan. People have boners over Christopher
Oh,
Nolan.
because he made
movies.
one good Batman movie.
Well, I think they're having a boner over it because he's made so many shitty movies since
Oh,
that they're
true.
like, this has to finally be the
What
good
was that last one that was like Tenet? No one really saw
No
that.
one cared.
I keep
Transformers was
saving
dog
that
shit.
one, and it looks
Bay,
all right.
wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
Yeah.
Michael Bay. But Tenet, I keep saving it on my list, like taking it off and putting it back on, so it's at the top.
And I go to
But
put
then,
it on, and I'm like,
I'll just watch The Dark Knight again. It's the only
Yeah,
good thing he's
yeah.
done.
yeah. I'm like
I don't know.
watching the fucking the Hillbilly Sisters. I forgot what the name. The Whites.
What
There's a show called The Whites.
is it? The Wonderful Whites of
The
West
Wonderful
Virginia.
Whites of West Virginia.
Dude,
That show's fucking
that show is
hilarious,
great,
yes.
dude.
Oh my god!
I watched all the videos on TikTok, and it's hilarious. They're
Did you
fucking
finish Righteous Gemstones?
yeah.
lots of dick in this season.
Lots
of dick. And most of it's PJ's dick.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
lots of PP.
Sounds like the Christian church to me.
Exactly. That's what I remember from Catholic school.
I liked it. I thought Reggie Gemstones was great. My favorite was one of the, I think it was like the last episode. It's not giving anything away, but when I love the Uncle Baby Billy. Uncle Baby Billy's Bible bunkers.
He's my favorite character. Who wants to suck an old man's dick?
Well, he's trying to tell Jesse something. He goes, "You ain't my daddy, boy." They're just like, "You ain't my daddy. You ain't my daddy. You ain't my daddy. You ain't my daddy. You ain't my
He's like,
daddy,
no,
boy."
I'm kind of like all your daddies,
He
just
goes,
a little bit.
yeah.
Like, you ain't my daddy.
He goes, "You ain't my daddy, boy." I've been saying that all week long to my girlfriend. It's hilarious.
All right, back to Nico and their and their methamphetamine ways. Okay.
Yeah.
They've been forced to close their doors for. There were 7 customers alleged that they tested positive for methamphetamine after eating there.
It's Florida. They probably would
First
have.
off-
Yeah, they probably would have tested positive before
I
eating
kind of want
there.
to see what these 7 people look like first.
Yeah. They did not mention how many teeth these people had either.
Collectively,
Yeah.
no. Or
Well,
on
they had to have at
average.
least 2 at a steakhouse. I've been to Brazilian steakhouse when my teeth were bad and I needed at least the 2 on the bottom to chew.
He knows, you know.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
from experience. I really do.
So the Santa Rosa Sheriff's Office, that's the county, launched an investigation after 2 groups of people reported feeling drugged after experiencing unusual symptoms following their meal at the restaurant. To make matters worse, at least 7 individuals actually tested positive for meth. And even a to-go container of food from the establishment was found to be contaminated.
Well,
First off, meth's not cheap. Why are you just giving your meth away? It totally had to be an
kind
accident.
of cheap, but
This had to be
yeah.
an accident. I feel like somebody who was actually like on the grill or packaging it up or something like that was a meth head, and this dude was so gacked the fuck out that he just was not in control of what he was doing.
What if it's like we said about Waffle House? He was just sweating so much, his fucking meth sweat got
There's
into
that?
there.
What if it's all over his fingers? What if he was doing some of it over the fucking?
Some little crystals fell out of his mustache
Yeah,
there.
who
'Cause
knows?
He's definitely got a mustache. What was a meth dealer and he just got his shit mixed up and he had like customers coming in. As when I was younger, I used to sell drugs and I worked at Whataburger and I would literally just put it, I was on the grill, I would put it and wrap it up in people's burgers. I'd put the little baggie under there,
that.
wrap it up. I'd even sometimes go in the bathroom, lift the trash bag up, drop it in there and tell them, hey, check the trash.
Your system didn't
Yeah.
seem super
You
sustainable.
got some
I feel
extra
like
spicy ketchup in this one, you know?
I feel like you were probably a couple of deals away from being on the news. Probably.
Oh, very, yeah.
Like for giving the
Yeah.
wrong fucking extra biscuits to somebody.
There's like a
you know?
board. There's like a board in the Waxahachie Sheriff's Office, and it's just Mikey at the top. It's like we're gonna bust this Whataburger ring one day.
And at the top of it is this fucking guy, fucking 16-year-old here, fucking running the show.
Dude, I used to do all kinds of shit like that. Literally, I'd wrap up an 8-ball in somebody's fucking double Whataburger. I'm like, the spicy ketchup. It's funny. They didn't have spicy ketchup then, but I'd be like, tell me you want spicy ketchup. I had a whole system for
Because
it.
nobody gets
Yeah.
the spicy ketchup.
Luckily, I got fired before I got arrested.
Oh,
so,
luckily.
yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
That worked out.
And then I just moved next door to Taco Bell, and they made me the manager.
So supposedly another Japanese restaurant faced similar fate after customers reported falling ill. Now, I'm curious to know, did the guy that worked there also, did the same person work at this one, potentially?
Or were they owned by the same people?
Were they owned by the same people?
You know what's fucked up? I could almost guarantee you they're owned by Koreans.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
most Chinese, Japanese, all those places, they do tend to be Koreans
Yeah.
that actually own it and operate it.
Vietnamese and Koreans own donut shops.
That's
Koreans own all restaurants, Chinese
Yeah.
buffets, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you like tried to open like a donut or a kolache shop like in the area that there's already like Koreans running that, I feel like they're gonna like rough you up.
Oh yeah. With their tiny dicks, just gonna
Yeah.
pounce you.
And they'll
Yeah.
make meat cleavers too.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
fucking chickens, and they'll squat around outside in front of your door.
And some dirty shorts and some knockoff Crocs.
They'll fucking
Yeah.
play cards like with emotion, like slapping the cards
Yeah.
down and shit. Holding cigarettes in their teeth and shit.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck me up because they can reach me with their little arms. With the exception of Paul, who's not even all the way Korean. If you want to fight me, I'm not gonna stoop to your level, literally.
Do you remember we used to do business over on Royal Lane at that place, and the place we went to do business, we would peek into the one pool, the pool hall.
I remember. I
And
remember
there
the
was
day
always,
we
like-
went in there.
There was like always 8 Asians there that were always like top of the line, dressed in like expensive threads, smoking cigarettes.
Black suits.
I fucking anybody who even dared to look in and shit like that. And you're like, what? You have your door open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 100%, dude.
No,
That's-
it was over
they're-
off Harry
they're made.
Hines and Royal Lane.
Yeah.
And we went in there one time because I was like, let's just go in. Jason's like, I don't think so. I was like, I ain't going to do nothing.
I was like, no. And Mike's like, I'm not scared. I'll go in.
And I
Walk
went
behind
in
me.
and I got instantly scared.
Yeah.
Because there's like 9 Yakuza sitting there in black suits, black ties, and they're all smoking cigarettes. And they stand up, they're like, can I help you? And I was like, nope, wrong door, sorry. And we just backed right out of there.
Yeah.
You know-
Because as soon as they all stood up, we saw like machetes and shit on their hips.
I was like, mm-mm.
You know why you should be afraid of the Korean mafia?
Tell me.
It's because there's no guns in Korea. They have to kill you in other ways,
You're
bro.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
They've got to chop you
They
up,
gotta
whack
chop
you
you
up,
the fuck
stick
up.
you, stab you, kick you, punch
Yeah.
you, bite, scream, pull hair,
Yeah.
fucking anything.
Fucking B-boy, little BTS moves.
Breakdance fighting and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get whacked up by a fucking Korean. I'd rather get whacked off by one, to be honest with
Well, I
you.
know a couple
From
places like that, too, off of
we could
Royal
say.
Lane.
So do
Yeah.
I. So do I.
Same neighborhood.
Yeah. Prices have gone up since COVID. But I can take a bath in their
Yeah,
establishment.
they're definitely owned by Koreans. I can almost guarantee it. And it's either that dude's fucking up or he has some cook that's fucking up.
What if it's like a Breaking Bad situation where they're shipping meth in with their shipments that are coming in, and it just got contaminated into whatever they're
The beef
like
contaminated the beef, the chicken,
Yeah.
the pork,
Oh,
the
maybe in
cat,
the containers.
whatever. Yeah.
Maybe it got hot in the styrofoam containers, like to go containers, and it just kind of melted some in there or
It's
something.
El Poro Roco.
I'm Margaret Chong. Poro Helmando.
No, what if the meth was actually formed in the fashion of the fucking to-go containers?
It was.
You were supposed to melt those down.
Yeah. You put them in water and everything evaporates, and you scoop the meth out.
You know what it was? It was like they forgot to label the MSG and the meth. And they were like, fuck, dude. I don't know which one.
Which one's the MSG and one's the methamphetamine?
Yeah. Either way, they won't be hungry for 30 minutes after they eat it.
They both do the same job.
Yeah. You got another story?
We got time?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got here. You ever been out the bar and you see somebody who's like all like fucking shirt off, fucking fighting, fucking maybe they have like a bloody arm, hand, nose, something because they punched a glass or something like that?
Yeah.
So we got a 32-year-old guy.
Okay.
This guy.
You don't even need to mention his ethnicity. We know he's white.
We know he's white.
Yeah, he's
First
white.
off.
He's white.
he-
Because
he-
if he was black, the cops would have shot him.
Yeah, we wouldn't
And I'm
have
saying that's fucked up. So
we
calm
wouldn't
down.
have gotten this far with the story.
If he was Asian, he would have been at that pool hall at Royal Lane.
Yeah. If he was Asian, he just would have bought the bar.
Yeah.
He would have been a doctor, so he would have been
Yeah.
able to take care of whatever the
Well, he
problem
could
was.
he could figure the math of punching the mirror correctly to not cut himself, so he would have been fine.
All right, so a 32-year-old man punches, breaks window at a bar, bleeds out in Beach Park, and then dies.
What'd you say? Where's this at?
So wherever the fuck Beach Park is, where's Beach Park? Sheriff office is conducting a death investigation following an incident in the 3800 block of North Sheridan Road in Beach Park, Chicago.
Oh,
This is in Chicago.
That sounds like a bar I would love to go to because they will never stop serving you.
no,
No.
even with the guy bleeding and
Yeah.
dying over there, they're like, "You want a Malort in the fucking old style?" All
Hey,
right.
Chicago handshake. What are you, a fucking tourist? Here you go.
Yeah. We got scotch, okay? That's all we fucking got. And beer. Fucking beer. Yeah.
That's how they
Did I
say
say
it.
nasally enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said Malort the right
Malort.
way too. Yeah.
Malort.
Also,
right.
while we're talking about Chicago stuff, that show The Bear is not that good. You know, it's not that
Well,
fucking good.
did you start
it's
watching-
Fucking stupid. I watched the whole thing.
Oh, you did?
Watch the whole goddamn piece of shit thing.
Okay.
And it's, oh, the good guy's bad now. The bad guy's good. Suck my ass. Your show fucking sucks. It's fucking stupid. At one point, he's having a heart-to-heart with the chick he hired to run the restaurant with him, his whatever head sous chef, and they're fixing a table, and he's fake holding something for her to screw it. Fuck off. That's not even real. Just have a conversation standing up, you fucking
So I didn't finish
asshole.
the second season.
That's
so
fucking
no spoilers.
stupid.
But,
Here's a spoiler. It sucks.
you know,
it's
the show,
fucking trash.
The show does kind of drag. It drags.
It's trash.
I think it's cultural appropriation because when I saw that wasn't about a 6'8", 500-pound gay dude. I was like, what the? Why is this called the bear?
Yeah.
It's true.
Why?
I really don't understand why it's called
Gays,
Bear
don't let them string you along. The show is gay, but not your way. Okay,
They're
It is
appropriate.
misleading in the sense that Bears, Chicago. You're like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
listening. Boys Town.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
yeah.
it's just some quilt bag making beef sandwiches.
All right.
Fuck off. The fucking lip from Shameless looks like he's always on meth.
Yeah, he
Fucking
does.
bugged out eyes.
does.
He looks
Yeah,
like
he
a
does.
methed out goldfish.
He's
Fuck
about to
off.
play.
I know he's gonna be in that wrestling movie with Zac Efron.
He's going to play Kerry Von Erich.
And they're
Actually,
like,
he
he's
looks
yoked. His arms look bigger, but he still looks like a stupid little pinheaded fuck.
Yeah, they all skipped leg day. I can tell too from the little pictures that I seen.
Actually, Zac Efron has some beefy fucking thighs on him. I saw a picture
he
with
might
those
be the
two in
only
it.
one. The other guys
Yeah,
look
but
like they missed it.
It's that show is fucking trash. It's like y'all try to sophisticate Shameless, and it's like this show is trash. It's
Yeah, it's like,
stupid.
what happened to Lip afterwards?
Yeah.
All this.
Oh yeah, he got this show 19 years later.
The
Jesus
Punisher left
Christ.
this to him. It's the fucking John Bernthal was his dead brother that they never fucking show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
it's dumb.
He makes more appearances in the second season.
See, I only
He does
saw,
a good job.
I only saw the first few episodes. You saw it too, then?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. I was compelled to still watch the show.
Am I
The-
wrong?
The
Did you like
story, what- it's not bad.
I liked it.
It's not bad.
I liked it.
It's not bad.
you're
Yeah.
fucking gay, dude.
Yeah.
I
No,
like
okay.
gay slow moving shit like that though.
Yeah,
I
you
like
like to move through gaily slowly. I thought it was stupid. I thought it wasted a lot of my time. I thought the story was just fucking trash. They just half-ass things. They're just nominating it because there's black and white people working together, which I don't have a problem with that. I just think the show is trash and the conversations are stupid and their fake-ass scenarios are weak as fuck, and that fucking furry-headed eyebrow bitch is fucking annoying.
Wait, which his sous chef that chick?
I don't want to ruin it for Jason, but all
okay,
of them.
okay.
Just all of them. All the women on the show are terrible.
Isn't the maintenance man? He's a stand-up comedian, isn't he?
I think so.
Oh yeah, a fact.
The
fat dude.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
only likable character. Yeah,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course he's a comedian.
He's really good in that show.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I like his character in the show. Yeah. So.
yeah.
I think it's just, it reminds me of Chicago. I'm from Chicago, so I like
Yeah.
it.
He's
I
like-
think the first
I
season
like
was good with the
Chicago.
Italian beef and the trials and tribulations. I don't really see necessarily it's going to like a nice restaurant being a competitor,
You know what
but
I thought
okay.
was fucking stupid? You're having money troubles and you find all this fucking money your brother hid for you. You finally find it and you decide to waste that plus more money you borrow from your fucking uncle into a different restaurant. You're finally starting to make money and you just got an influx of cash and you're going to blow it all on a fucking, I want to be the best restaurant. I want whatever fucking Star of David you
Personally,
get for
I would
it.
have stuck with the Italian beef and the mortadella, to be honest
yeah.
with you.
Especially if you're known for it in Chicago,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
people go to have Italian beefs.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Make your place better. Don't here. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Your show sucks.
They'll probably sell them out the back when they're not doing business. You know? Here's-
During lunch?
Yeah,
During
yeah.
Lunch? What do people come into the nice place? They're like, I just want a fucking mortadella and a fucking
Probably
Italian
kick
beef.
them out. They're probably like, you gotta go somewhere else. We
Go
don't
around
do
the
that
alley.
anymore.
Go to the alley,
Yeah.
the window in the back.
Fuck off.
All right, back to Chicago.
Your show sucks.
All right, police say this man died after he got into an argument, punched a window out, and suffered a severe arm injury at a bar in Beach Park early Monday morning. Just happened this week.
Monday morning. Jesus Christ, man. Get a job.
Remember, the bar stay open until 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Sunday night then for him.
So this was in the Waukegan area. Waukegan Police Department and Fire Department responded to, well, it wasn't too bad. This
Do you
was
know-
1:30 a.m.
Oh, okay. Do
Okay.
you know where Waukegan is?
Yeah.
What part is that?
The north, like the
that north side?
northwest, far northwest.
Okay.
Yeah. They responded 1:50 a.m. Monday to the area of Bowen Park and Sheridan Road in Waukegan. I know Sheridan Road.
I know Sheridan
But
Road.
all those roads,
Go for fucking
the
ever.
whole city,
yeah.
all
It's
the
a
way to the
grid.
south side. Clark goes all the way to
Yeah.
the south side. Everything does, you know. All right, Clark might not go all the way to the south side if anybody's going to fact check that, but just it gets pretty fucking close. All right. Officers arrived to find the victim, a 32-year-old Chicago man, suffered a major arm wound and was critically injured. Lake County Sheriff's Office was notified and responded after it was determined that it happened at a bar at this place, blah, blah, blah. Preliminary investigation shows that the man was at the bar. He got into an altercation with another person. He was escorted out of the bar by security. He used his fist to punch through the window near the front door of the business. So he was wanted for criminal damage to property.
Yeah.
And he suffered a severe laceration to his arm, bled significantly. They had his DNA in case they had to track him down. And and the man asked a friend who was at the bar to drive him to the hospital. On the way to the hospital, he was going in and out of consciousness. He then grabbed the wheel and made them fucking crash.
Jesus Christ.
Totally wrecked his friend's car. Good friend. Kind of good thing you're on the way out. I'd be like,
Yeah, we ain't gonna be friends no more. If you don't die,
kind
we
of
won't
good
be
you aren't
friends.
dying
Yeah.
because I would fucking probably kill you for fucking
Yeah.
up my car. The ambulance came, picked him up, DOA at the
Jesus
hospital. So.
Christ.
No, the cops should look at the window between him crashing his friend's car when he died. They're like,
Yeah.
what happened here? You
He
know,
might have
like-
got fucking Chris Moltisanti
yeah,
over here.
hell yeah.
You never know.
Piano
Fucking-
stringed.
Yeah.
You never know.
What'd you say?
Piano string, just fucking,
No,
Right?
I mean, like you remember Tony killed Christopher Moltisanti on The Sopranos. He just held his nose.
They
'cause
got
he
into a
couldn't
big
breathe.
wreck.
Yeah,
Wasn't
they
that
got-
intentional?
What?
Was the wreck intentional or accidental?
No,
I
the wreck was
forget.
accidental because he was fucked up,
That's
messing
right.
with the radio, and he fucking.
But then he saw the opportunity.
Tony was looking at him, and you could tell he was thinking like, he's just gonna be more problems, and he fucking. That was
You
bad
know,
Tony.
I mean, that was a pretty easy murder, though, because, like, that's a big schnoz, bro. He had a lot to grab onto.
Like, hold
Yeah.
on, let me get the fucking towel and the pillow out of the fucking back.
I need
Jesus.
a fucking oven mitt to close this one. You know what I mean? Fucking, like,
Multiple sons said, I'm still breathing here, Tone. Tone, I'm
He had to
still
get
breathing.
Foam fingers from the fucking baseball game. If I
Plug 'em
close
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
So,
didn't say what the fight was about. Was the guy drinking?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he was drinking at that bar.
man, take a guess in Chicago. It was over some
True.
dumbass shit.
Cigarette. And probably,
Yeah.
give me a
Who the
cigarette.
fucking
No.
knows, man.
it was like Cubs versus Sox or some
Could
stupid
be some
argument.
shit like that,
Yeah.
looking each other in the fucking eye.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Red and blue. Who the
There's
fuck
plenty of
knows
people in
what it
Chicago.
was?
You make eye contact with them, like on the
What?
subway.
What, motherfucker? What? They're like, yeah,
I'm
you're like,
existing. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The fuck. I did have a girl. Jason took me on the subway. I'd never been. I wanted to go, and this chick was beating up her boyfriend and yelling at him. She clearly found something in his phone, and I was just sitting there staring, just smiling. And she turned in the middle of arguing. She turned, looked at me. She goes, "The fuck you looking at, fat boy?" I literally was like,
You're like, real quick, like,
huh? I was the second I was thinking about it. I was like, huh?
I was just reading the advertisements at the top of the
And she just
train.
went back to punching him, and nobody got involved. Nobody, nothing. And
I gave him like a real tour. I
Yeah.
was like, we're gonna see like rats. We're gonna see a dead person.
dude, rats are like chihuahuas, man.
Yeah,
They're fucking huge.
real big.
I was like, hey, that's
remember
a
at
possum. He
Sylvia's?
goes, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
He goes, hey, I was like, hey, that's a fucking a possum. Y'all got possums in Chicago? He goes, that's a rat, dude. It's
a rat,
And it
dude.
ran by, and the thing looked at me like, move, motherfucker. It's like,
Even
damn.
the rat was talking shit. What the fuck you looking at,
It's
fat
got a-
boy?
They got a problem out there,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
assholes.
Everybody's got a chip on their shoulder. Just like we were in a rental car and we pulled up. This chick was standing on the curb. I remember it was like a Puerto Rican chick. And I was asking for directions or something. And literally I wrote down the window. And she goes, "What? I got a pussy. So what? Fuck you." And I was like, "All right, have a good day." It just rolled up the window.
Thank you.
I was like, "I'll just Google it."
Chicago's literally like if you took like Brooklyn but put it in the Midwest. I mean, it's like-
for sure.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people on top of a lot of people, man. They
Yeah.
just they don't want anything to do with whatever the fuck you're doing. You know, like,
Yeah.
If they were interested in whatever you were doing, they'd come over there and
Yeah, and bother you
interject
about it.
themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, and don't ever, if you're in Chicago, here's a piece of advice: don't give a bum a cigarette.
Woo,
don't
do
fucking
that, man. It's like
they'll-
the birds. It's like the
Dude,
fucking seagulls,
it's like-
dude.
it's
Other
just
bums
like that.
show up immediately.
Dude, I had a bum ask me for a cigarette, and I didn't give him one because I just live that city mentality. I'm like, no, fuck you, I don't trust nobody. But he was like, "Can I get a cigarette?" I was like, "No." And I was doing a show, and I went inside and did my set or whatever. And I came back out like an hour later. I was having a drink and I was smoking a cigarette. He goes, "I thought you said it was your last one." I was like, "Man, get the fuck out of here! I just ain't giving you nothing. All right, fuck you."
Like, I lied to you, motherfucker, because you're
Yeah.
a bum. It doesn't matter.
And he did. He goes, "Oh, so you lied?" I was like, "Yeah, I lied to you because I don't fucking know you and I don't care." And he goes, "All right then."
he had more respect for you.
Keeping
Yeah.
it real, bro.
He's like, "Oh, all right, all right, all right."
I like
Kept
you.
going.
You
Yeah.
a comedian or something?
Nah, professional smoker.
Right.
So that's it. He just died. Nobody went to jail. Nothing.
They served his family with the ticket, actually, for the
Jesus
for
Christ.
breaking the
Sorry, your
glass.
son
at the-
died. You owe us $750.
Yeah, they wrote a ticket for the criminal damage, and so that was the restitution, and the family had to pay it.
Jeez.
And his friend's like, "What about my car?"
Yeah,
like, where the fuck?
dude? They never really mentioned anything about the car because I
Yeah.
feel like there was
Insurance.
something happened somewhere. Yeah, insurance probably
Insurance
took care
probably.
of it, but man, I don't know. Like, well, if somebody's driving you to the hospital like to save your life, why are you even going to touch the wheel?
Just stop, man. Yeah.
Why are you even going to touch the wheel?
Because the wheel is not gonna get you faster, bro.
no, and,
Yeah.
what are you going to do? Pulling it towards you is going to get you to the fucking place faster?
I just bought a new car. If somebody's bleeding out, I think I'm going to call an ambulance.
Yeah, but
or-
like,
Yeah.
I'll call you
I
an
don't think I'm
Uber.
going to be able to give you a ride, Ricky. Sorry
Yeah.
about that, man. You
I'd be
know?
like, yeah, hold on 1 second, and I'd order an Uber. I'd be like, all right, and I'd put him in the car. I'd be like, hey, hurry, man, he's dying.
Yeah.
Hurry, bro.
Take him to Memorial Hospital. Go ahead. Yeah.
Because who's
Mount
gonna?
Sinai.
Even if he didn't wreck my car, who's gonna pay for the blood in my seat?
Yeah.
No.
Nobody.
I mean, you. Sure, I'll take you to the hospital.
Yeah, closest friends.
In
for
your
sure.
car.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like, take me to the hospital. Okay,
Cool, where's your keys?
Where's your keys? Let's take your car. I mean,
Yeah.
You know.
Just bleed in your car. Yeah.
It's only right.
Yeah. I don't have to deal with it afterwards.
Yeah. All right, let's cut it here. Unless, did you have a short story you want to do, or you want to just cut it here? All right, let's cut it here.
Else.
You got anything coming up you want to promote, Paul? Anything you want to plug your social media, any of that shit?
Yeah, I'm featuring for Paul Varghese somewhere in Oklahoma.
Oh, I'm
on
sorry to hear that.
Thursday. This weekend.
Where at in
Nothing.
Oklahoma?
I don't know. He just messaged me today, but it was a fallout. And then next weekend is the roast battle, I think, that I'm judging.
Where's that out?
The Addison Improv.
Okay.
It's going to be a late show, Saturday, 10:30 p.m.
Nice. They've
Yeah.
been doing that lately, the late shows, right?
Yeah. And it's really fun judging because I just sit there and riff and make fun of everyone else.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you're on an upper echelon above all those people to begin with anyway, to some degree.
Yeah. I mean, some of the contestants are good, but like some of them are not. So
Okay.
it's just a lot easier to.
That's also why during my roast, I just roasted the judges because fuck y'all. Y'all don't get out of here with nothing. I'm not.
Y'all think you're the fucking elite? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Like I said to the other two, I was like, I'm not going to be judged by people less talented than me. I'm sorry. I'm just, you don't deserve this.
You know who I feel like possibly takes a judging position and it goes to their head a little too much? Joe Coffey or whatever the fuck name is.
He's the other judge.
Oh, good. Hey, ironic. Okay, cool. No, I mean I like Joe, but
He did cause a thing on the one roast I did where these other two guys are roasting, and there's 3 judges. And after y'all all voted, he's like, "No, wait, it's a tie. It's a tiebreaker. We got to do a tiebreaker." I was like, "There's only 3 of y'all. You already voted. That doesn't make sense. It's not mathematically possible to have a tie with 3 judges. Jerk off."
because you wouldn't be arguing if there was a tie.
It's
Exactly.
fucking, yeah, it was stupid.
You would have all agreed.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
And then next month I'll be opening up for Bobcat Goldthwait at
Oh no shit.
at Hyenas.
Nice.
Yeah, so
That
that'll
should
be
be
fun.
fun.
It'll be split weekend, so Friday in Dallas, Saturday in Fort Worth, and it's just I told a lot of people that, and you could tell their age when they're like, "Who?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"You fucking animal, get
Oh,
the fuck
man.
out of my face,
Dude,
you know?
You've never seen Police Academy?
I know,
you sack
man.
of
Not even
shit.
that. Don't do Police Academy. What else? Hot to Trot. That was
What
hilarious.
was the clown
He was also
movie?
in Scrooged. Quick Change. Quick Change was the clown movie with Bill Murray, where he's robbing
No,
the bank.
no,
as a
there's
clown.
another one where he's the clown. I can't remember the name.
Okay.
They used to have a picture of it at the Hyenas plane. Oh, it closed down. But anyways.
Like I couldn't even begin to mimic his voice. He still does that same. That's his.
I don't know.
He
I
doesn't,
haven't seen
no,
his act.
he doesn't.
He doesn't do
I've worked
that?
with him before. No, he doesn't talk
He
like
doesn't do that
that.
voice anymore. I thought that was like
He does it for like a bit, but he doesn't talk like that. Most of his stand up is his regular voice. He sounds like he's got a shit real bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did mine sound like?
No, but what you said, well, I'm talking
Sound
about
like
you.
I had a shit? Oh, yeah.
But that's what he sounds like when he does that Bobcat voice. But no, his stand up, he doesn't talk like that at
Oh,
all.
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Still, I mean, yeah. Wow. I'm impressed with
Yeah.
Bobcat Goldthwait. That's
It'll
cool.
be, it'll be
So,
fun. He moves tickets, so those will be good.
Yeah,
for
those will
shows.
sell pretty well.
Yeah.
for sure.
I opened for him a long time ago. And they were all sold out. It was good.
And they,
you're
and they
in-
never called you back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the club. I worked there like a million times since.
joking, I'm
so.
joking.
You have nothing.
I'm not trying to be a fucking comedian.
We can tell. And your Instagram is at Paul Smith Comic.
At Paul Smith Comic. Please give me a follow. I'm very close to 10,000 followers. I only need 9,400 more.
Nice.
So,
Oh,
like,
Dude,
close.
you're never gonna get there.
Never say never, man.
Yeah, you could probably buy your followers. You'll be fine.
Get a bunch of Pradeeps.
yeah,
and
call my cousins
Sanjays.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, just have them botted up. You know,
Fucking knuckleheads.
Bottenheimer over here. Check out my Instagram at Mikey B the Comic. Same on TikTok. I have some shows coming up. I'm at Hyenas in Dallas next week on Thursday. I got some stuff in September, but in October, you can actually catch me and Paul doing a bunch of shows together. We're doing Tyler on October 7th. We're doing Oklahoma. Was at Marietta on the 28th, and just added today on the 21st. We're going to be at, where did I say the show was?
Bricktown,
Tulsa.
Tulsa.
It's Tulsa Comedy Club.
Tulsa Comedy
On the
Club.
21st, I'm headlining Tulsa Comedy Club.
Home of the original spot of Juneteenth.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also burned all those black people out of their homes because they are prospering.
Not cool. I saw
Oh, yeah.
Watchmen.
Not cool.
I saw Watchmen the show.
Yeah, not cool. But don't do that on the 21st of October. Just come to my show.
Or else you'll have a real bad time.
Yeah. So, yeah, come out to that. We want to sell that show out. If we sell that one out, we'll add another show to it. But yeah, I think every weekend in October, I'm headlining something somewhere. So,
Fuck yeah.
follow me at Mikey B the Comic, Instagram, TikTok. Facebook is gay. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
We might jump back on Twitter since it's called X now, but we'll find out how that goes.
Yeah, probably not. Unless you want to tweet, go ahead. I don't care. Fuck Twitter.
I'm gonna make the first tweet just I want to be ninja. See if it comes back somehow.
Chop, chop, chop you like ninja.
Choppy one for
Yeah. Bring some hibachi grilled meth with you, you know?
Yeah.
I won't deny it. I'll do some.
You know, honestly, if I was at Genghis Grill and meth was one of the things you can add into your bowl, I might sprinkle a little
I
bit.
think I'll put a little bit of
100%.
meth on it. Can I make
Yeah.
it not taste so like you know like
You got to use the ginger sauce.
Okay.
That'll cover it.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
and the sesame.
real pungent kind of a flavor?
Yeah.
All right.
A good staunch of a flavor.
I'll go with
Brought
that.
it back. A staunch.
Nice.
But yeah, also follow the podcast. If you made it this far, you should know how to find us. But at the Open Mic Podcast on all platforms, MIKE. I'm sure you know. I'm telling you again. Follow, like, subscribe, tell a friend. Help me get some internet money. And other than that, y'all got anything else?
That's it, man.
That's it.
All right. Okay.
Pew, pew.
Bye.